Dr. Luebkeman, Arup Research and Development has a new branch called Global Foresight and Innovation. Can you describe your future work, please?
Global Foresight and Innovation is a new group at Arup focusing on issues, trends, and technologies that will be affecting the world of the built environment in the near term as well as the far term. It has as its mandate examining those trends for their implications today.
Is sustainability related to global foresight and innovation? If so, how?
Sustainability is probably one of the most important issues that we have to look at today because it examines the factors of social, environmental, and economic equity simultaneously, which is quite complex and quite challenging. Now, developments are such that the social equity or social availability of the built environment is becoming a bigger and bigger and bigger issue because access means that you can have more economic equity, economic success. So the combination of these social demands, the social equity, and economic demands, economic equity, enabled perhaps by concerns with the environment, will lead to probably more holistic and better designs and better buildings, better built environment as a whole.
Which is your methodology?
When I joined Arup 4 years ago, I brought in a context that I call the 3 N's. The 3 N's are the now, the new, and the next. The now are those technologies, those bits that we can do today, that we know how to do, that we can implement and engage in our projects around the world or with our clients. The new are those things which are 3 to 5 years out that we can anticipate bringing into the built environment today. There are also areas which we are active in developing with various research groups and research institutions like here at Servitech. The last N is the next. The next is really probably the funnest, or the most interesting for me, because it's looking at the future 10 or more years away, trying to think of what that future could be, what the future we collectively are hoping to achieve, and to think of the steps which we need to take in order to get to that future. The key thing is that all 3 of these ends are in a balance, and that balance has to be something which we're cognizant of, that we bring into our daily professional and personal lives. The balance will be different at different times in our lives, in our careers, but at all times we have to be engaging in all 3 ends. Today I talked about many issues that are quite near and dear to us in the Foresight team. One of those was looking at energy and energy issues. It is predicted, and we believe that this is true, that within the next 5-10 years that the production of available energy resources will start to decline, so therefore we need to be considering now actions that could and should be taken in the built environment to mitigate those effects. Another area that I spoke about today was responsive architecture and the needs for our spaces to be more responsive. They will be more responsive, either through technology, enabled through technology, or perhaps responsive to our needs as people through other means, through very physical, manual means of changing and morphing the areas so that we are happier with them and also, therefore, perhaps more productive as individuals.
Which is the role of technology?
Whenever I'm considering a design or considering issues having to do with foresight, we really think that the highest scientific principles need to be applied. We cannot and should not ignore the research, the knowledge which has gone on before us, and yet we need to try to apply these with the lowest technology that we can. The more complicated the technology, the more capability of something going wrong. So if we can try to get things implemented and engaged with low technology, it will be a guaranteed winner. In many ways, it's standing on the shoulders of our forebears and the knowledge that they have gained through the mistakes they have made, so that we don't make those mistakes again.
Which is the importance of human resources?
One of the other things that we believe in is the power of multidisciplinary design. When you combine minds together, minds that have engaged in development of their own professions in different areas, in a team, in a non-confrontational team, trying to solve design problems, the results are very magical. And this is something which is a very, very deep belief of our company, that collectively we can achieve far, far more than we could individually.